Welcome to Fortress Friday. This is episode 5, I think, of this year, of 2025, and we're sort of still going strong in our fortress. So I've just spent a bit of time actually just cleaning things up a little bit, just to sort of get things ready. So we've got stockpiles have just been sort of corrected. I've gotten rid of all the rock, just so it's out of the way. I'm not sort of moving the wood or anything. They have to do that one manually. We do have a lot of wood down in through here, but this is all completely open, which is a bit of a problem. We do actually have... Sev was caught there, but he's actually okay. That's fine. We'll get rid of that one. So everything is sort of working fairly well. One thing I didn't check before it got started was the unhappiness. I'll just go through the changes that I have actually made into the fortress. So again, just fixing up some of the stockpiles back in this area. Haven't really done anything in this area. We already had the stockpiles there last time. As we come back up, metal stockpile there. Just keep on sort of going back up through the actual list itself. So as we come back up through the fortress, we bypass all of that. Nothing, no problem really through there. We've got blocks and things ready to go down that way. I might even bring those. Those blocks are close enough for us to make use of. I have now set up the bedrooms. So we've got the bedroom layer, which has not been built yet, but that's essentially now all planned. So and these have also got then the various just the multi-bedroom. You just click on bedroom essentially and just click on multi, and so you can sort of do it that way, but that's how they've been done. So the bedrooms are ready, or not ready to go, but they're planned, and so that will hopefully make things a bit happier. We're trying to still smooth this out. Now there is still some rock underneath here, which I will have to clean up. I didn't see that when I was doing all of this. Back up through here, I've just made a bit of a bigger area for the drinks and also for the food. Bit worried that we don't have any bins. So we're going to have to sort of get into making bins and barrels and things like that. So ultimately the empty bins and barrels will be over here. Back over this side we've got leather. We've still got some leather up the top as well. We do have things like reindeer leather. We are now starting to get the one-humped camels as well. So we've just started to actually butcher what we have. Now I don't know if we're going to be able to do too much of that. In the butcher shop itself there is actually parts of the camels that have been sort of then pulled apart. Now these are, and we also got the poults as well. So the poults we're sort of getting food from. So we're just auto butchering these as things actually do happen. One thing I should do there is just quickly go. I'll just correct things as I see them. I just need to go back into this zone, into this area through here, and I can actually just go and DF hack a sign, so we can just sort of, in this one here is where we want to have make sure all the poults actually are. So in this case what we can then just go and do is include egg layers, exclude, well actually it's going to be only those, so we'll just go and just, if we include all of those we end up with everything except for the, I don't want to include the corpses, so we don't want to have them actually arrive in there, otherwise it's going to cause all sort of carnage. We've got a couple of vulture corpses in cages, so I don't want those, but yes, so these ones here, these roaming poults need to be included. Juveniles, if I go only there, I'm going to then be picking up all of the poults, so with juveniles. So we don't want to have the egg layers. I mean, these vultures are undead. They're zombie vultures. Oh, I forgot to change my the name on the to Fortress Friday. Just let me go and do that. I'll just go and assign that one. There we go. They've all been assigned. Just bear with me, guys. I'm just going to need to go out and fix that. In fact, I didn't even open it up. Just let me do that right now. Completely forgot to do that bit of it. Whoops, wrong area. Here we go. Full on professionalism. Completely forgot to set it up. It was funny because I spent about half an hour just sort of going through the fortress, making sure that different things were where they needed to be. Just bear with me. I'll just go and change the... it says you're live, but I don't see the stream. Am I doing something dumb? I am live. Everything is okay. Yeah, that should be okay. Just bear with me. I'm just going to go and rename this. So we've got Dwarf Fortress. We've got... looking like airships. No, it's not. It's not looking like airships at all. So we're just going to change that run right now. So this is Fortress Friday. Dwarf Fortress in our super evil super evil desert. Here we go. Done. All right, that should do us, I hope. I'll just double check that. Category Dwarf Fortress. There we go. All right, done. All right, there we go. So, Beoff, you said you can't see what's happening now. That should be, yeah. I'm definitely streaming, so that's actually okay there. One thing I do need to do is, God, I really haven't done much at all here. I need to go back through and pick up Sublime Text, which has got Crunch and Redshirt are the next ones coming in for the DasDemption names. And I will just go and grab the other element as well. Just bear with me. God, I haven't set this up properly. So we've got some of these have actually been done. So that's Supreme Plague. This is yesterday for the for what we're doing. So they were all done, I think. I'm pretty sure I got all of those. So I'll just go and pop this one out, just so that if anyone else does want one and we get more dwarves coming in, I can then sort of go and change things up. So we'll just go and place that there. Right. God, I didn't set that up. It's funny because I thought, okay, I'll just get everything prepared today. Still screwed it up. So there we are, Fortress Friday. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Hopefully you can see it now, Bjorf. That should be there. Don't see the stream. Yeah, definitely streaming, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, welcome, guys. Just to, again, just quickly recap, I've just gone through and actually placed things like a wood stockpile here, a bars and block stockpile for the ash that comes from here into there. The ash then goes across into the into this lye maker, and then the lye making into this other side. So that will actually end up, like once the ash is in there, it will then try to make the lye, and then the lye will come across. And then if we can get the globs of fat for the, we can then start to make soap, and that's going to be very, very important. So we've got that one done. The other thing I might, yeah, well, actually I won't worry too much about the rocks that are in here at this point in time. We'll come back for those later on. Everything else is pretty good there on that level. Down through here, we will ultimately have the. Will be where we end up with what is it? The my mind's gone blank. This will ultimately where we end up with our meeting hall, which I don't know if I've set that one up yet. No, I haven't. I'm going to make this into my main meeting hall right now, even though there's nothing much in here. So I'm just going to make this into a meeting hall, accept, and I'm not going to make it into any particular type of zone. It's just going to be essentially, actually we've got the dining hall. Delete this zone. Yeah, I'll come back for the dining hall. We really do need to have a dining hall set up as well. Yeah, no, I'll just cancel that. That's okay. All right, so we'll just leave that one where that is. So that zone, we should just have just the meeting area there, unnamed meeting area. But I think we'll make that into a dining hall anyway, which essentially is like a meeting hall. So I'll probably end up changing that, removing that one. In fact, if we just keep these open so we can see where the other meeting halls and things are. We've got all our burial chambers in through there. Our hospital zone is in through that side. The little this was our make up sort of bed area initially. We sort of had the beds just placed in through there. We've really got to get on top of that one. This is our current meeting hall. I'm just going to go and click on that one and remove it. Yes, proceed. So we'll now have it going further down. We did have the a unnamed pen or pasture. We want that one gone now. That was actually just when we started the fortress, so we don't need that. Office is still important in through there. This is the trade area, which we don't need to have a zone for, and I think we're now done. Right, so that's actually all of that. It's of course late winter, so we do actually have a lot of snow outside. And if we have a look at the hostiles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all 6 hostiles in through there. So we're still safe underground. Let's just unpause the game. We did actually lock the entrance to the fortress. And what we need to do really now is to pretty much keep it locked until we actually get anything else coming back through. And then we start to open this one up. As soon as we have no hostiles, we can then start to sort of deal with them. But at this point in time, these haven't been set, these cage traps. We need to get more and more of them, and then we need to get glass blocks into here. So when we start to see the glass blocks, we can start to deal with that as well. Hi Began, how are you going? Okay, Dwarf saying it came on. Maybe it was just the wrong title. The computer may have known that it was the incorrect title. Now we've still got one more year before we need to start to dig this out. But I think I might start to actually open this up right now. So just while things are sort of developing. There's nothing critical happening down the bottom through here. Make Lie has been completed. This is good stuff. Leather backpacks. I've set that up as well. We didn't have that set up last time. So I've done a few things like that. Just little jobbing type stuff. Rock mechanisms complete. Let's just go back across into here. And we'll just go back across and go from blueprint to standard selection. So I'm just going to go and grab, now this one does, ultimately it's going to come back down through there. I'll allow it to build there. Now that's going to be, oops, hang on, this isn't good. This isn't good. That's going to go down and then, yeah, we've got to be careful here. We've got a couple of areas that we need to concern ourselves with. I might just go back and just set this one back up again, just so we end up with a small amount. There we go. Just let them continue. That's Supreme Plague running his way through there. Hi, Munkerstrap. More zombie camels, please. We've got too many. We need to. We do need to get the glass manufacturing done. So these guys are all working hard, like getting bins, buckets, and stuff like this. So the guys are sort of doing what they have to do in through here. Began is weaving thread into cloth now. Yep, so they're all off doing different things. Struck malachite. Where's that? Oh, we've already got malachite. Yeah, we've already got that one under control. All right, further down. Yeah, we've got malachite down in here as well. That's just copper, so we can do different things down that way. Setting up the coffins now, which will be important. Still need to get the traction benches. Actually, we've got some traction benches now, which is good. So we are sort of starting to make our way through getting chains. So things are sort of now just automatically sort of working to a degree. The pots are all in here. Making more ash. No one's made soap yet. We do have the tallow. There we go, making soap from tallow now. Great, this is awesome. This is really, really important. Now I've got bars and blocks. I've got sort of an area where wood can be placed while they make the ash, then they make the lye, then they make the soap. And they have been butchering those camels. So we are sort of seeing different, like camel brain, intestines. These are all ingredients for our biscuits. So we've got the biscuits in through there. Bedroom layers are now sort of being constructed, which is great. So they're under control. They're going to keep on building those. Let's keep on going further down. Now, what are you doing out there? Stray horse. That should be okay. Let's have a quick look and see. We've got one stray horse there. We've got foals and things like this as well. We probably should look at butchering some of these. Yeah, we've got a fair few Now anything that's male, this one's agile and strong. But let's go and butcher this one, I think. Let's just go and do it and just watch what actually happens here. Things running around. Somebody will come eventually and pick it up. Got too many animals. Having said that, actually, I might do no there. Actually, I'm just thinking about it in terms of we don't really have the storage. We need to get bins before we do much else. The weather is now cleared. Yeah, this is good stuff. Okay, just keep that one coming. Now, let's just keep on going further down the fortress and see if what we can find in through here. The concern here is that we're outside. I'm just going to keep on looking at the 6 hostiles, because if we end up with hostiles in this region, here we go, we've now got early spring, so we're now into the first year. The first year has now been done. There we go, Michael straps on my little dead pony. Be off for saying necromancy is magic. Yes, we will actually we will clear them out, but I need to have bins to store the food, just so it doesn't go off. And hopefully we can get the leather from those other dead camels. All right, so that's now been done in through there. Let's just keep on going across, down in through here. Someone should be collecting sand. Then we need to make these glass blocks. So that's important. Nothing happening at that smelter. Nothing at that one. And this one is trying to then make malachite. So we've got silver, we've got copper. This is one thing we do need to make sure that we end up with. Now we do actually have, this is a bars and blocks stockpile. If we have a quick look at the custom, any metal bars will end up anywhere through here. There's a little fire thing. So getting the raw elements. So what are we building in here? Oops, copper cages. So we're getting more and more copper cages. This one has been designated to be picked up. No, somebody else has now dropped that one. And we've got a fair few. We've got chains. We've got anvils. The anvil is part of the where we are, but then we've got lots of chains, lots of cages, which is good. We could also make copper equipment as well if we wanted to, like as in like weaponry. How are we going with that? Only got the 4. Yeah, we could possibly do something there. Make silver hammers or something like this. So these magma forges will ultimately be doing different things. Just second iron anvil there. Okay, so we've actually made the other iron anvil. We'll make another forge in here. Let's go to workshops. This will be the metalsmiths. Hang on, that's not right, is it? It's magma forge. Workshops. There it is there. Same deal. It forges weapons, but uses magma. Now, actually, I'm just going to cancel that construction because it ended up just doing it automatically. I prefer it not to do that. Workshops, magma forge, and we just hide the planner. And we'll make this one out of chert. There we are. I'm not sure if they were using iron. We do have some iron. We do have silver as well. So what we might do is we might just start to make a few things that we actually require. So we'll add a new task. We'll make weapons and ammunition. And we'll make a silver hammer. Silver warhammer. Add a new one as well. We'll just make a second one of those. For now, so this will then be for crushing. Good. Hammers are great at crushing things. Back in through here, we've also then got this one here. We'll add a new task. If we have a look at the armor, because we did pick up some of the armor from some of the others, and we might make an armor bin up near the top of the fortress somewhere, or even, yeah, we could actually have it so that we end up with having it so we can set things up fairly cleanly up above. We've got a clothing area through here, and I think I would prefer to have the metal, like the metal equipment somewhere. Maybe we actually have like a different zone. Yeah, this camel is still not doing anything. We've got another one there. It's a named camel, so that one's actually did kill someone. Gotta think about where I do this. So what I want to need to do is I need to actually have an area that the that our military can operate from effectively, like a barracks. Maybe off here. Maybe off here. In fact, we could even go up. Actually, there's no aquifer. So why am I concerned about the... or is there an aquifer? No, there's no aquifer, I'm pretty sure. Let me have a bit of a look. If we just go and have a look to see, as we come back up. Yeah, there's no aquifer. What was I worried about? I think, yeah, actually what I wanted to do here was to have... I was going to put in different areas for the ramp. But we need to start off. This is all going to ultimately be glass. Once we actually get enough. Whoa! Hang on. What have we got through here? We've now got a few different things that are happening. A lot of things are happening. So we've got ourselves a. Okay, we've got a human spearman is fighting, and then we've got and this one's now been named. So I missed a heap of stuff here. Let's just go and spring has arrived. Yep. So that stray water buffalo just managed to escape that one. So it needs tables. Okay, we need to get the tables will happen automatically. Human spearman is visiting. This is Orma Oldies. Yep. So we'll actually get rid of that one. Stray horse has given birth to another horse foals. In this case, so it may be multiple. We do actually have a buzzard corpse has stolen. Where from? Down through here. Okay, a buzzard corpse has flown in and done some stuff. I thought it was going to be kobolds, but it wasn't. So we've just got that one through there, and then we've got actually the fighting happening back into this other side. So if we go to where that actually occurred, we should then be able to find the actual what's actually happened in through here. There's the corpse. We've still got 10 hostiles now on the map. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we've got a this is another corpse. This is a buzzard corpse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're back to the camels again. Okay, everything is still on this top layer. That's all right. We're just avoiding what's happening up the top there anyway, so that's not really going to matter. So the unfortunately, the human did not make it through. So the human is now dead. So there's going to be yet more equipment there if we do want it. Where are they? There they are. Bronze shield, iron shield. Sorry, bronze spear, iron shield. That's actually not bad. Got some large stuff there. All right, that's okay. We'll get that eventually. It'll take a bit of time. All right, so we'll just keep on going back down. Yeah, Michael Straff saying, can you all stop celebrating being alive? My bones are bleaching. That's right, you're still outside, I think. Or have you been brought in? You may have been brought in. Let's have a quick look and see. Who have we got in here? This one is for the human spearman. And there is the mangled skeleton is inside that one. This one is Ficod. This was actually one of the merchants which was killed. And that was inside this one here is Dishmab, another hammer dwarf which came with the merchants. Back over through here we have Click, and Click was actually in through here as well. So Click actually, so we recovered those bones. That's Nobody's. This is Testicles, and that's in there as well. And yeah, yours I don't think is in there, is it? Got the that's Click's Memorial, Testicles, Monkerstrap. But we don't actually have. Oh, no, there we go. You're in. Monkerstrap's deceased. So your bones are there. Your bones have been locked away. You're inside a what is it? A claystone coffin. So no expense spared. It's worth what, $10 or something, I think. The actual coffin itself. If we have a look at it, 10 dwarf bucks. Okay, so we did manage to go outside and get everyone. I don't think there's anyone left outside. So we had a bit of respite. In the last session, we ended up fighting the camels outside and killing them all off, and that gave us just a little bit of time, because there's also all this loot outside as well, which is what's actually what they're picking up. If we can find it, that one there. There's a little bit of stuff there. That was one of the merchants. What else was there? There's a few. This one here. There's still a heap of stuff there. So this is actually what's being picked up. So I really do want to get this eventually, but it's just going to be a little bit of time before we can actually sort of go and do it. I'm not going to cheat and just automatically move it into the fortress itself. We've cleaned up all this now, which is good. There's still a bit of stuff left in through there. We've got these corpses still to process. We just don't have enough dwarves. Okay, let's just unpause again. God, if we end up with a group coming, I'm going to have to keep a bit of an eye on this. What I should do, is actually set it for pausing. Good. We're getting the traction benches in for when things go badly wrong. The human spearman is visiting. Where are you? On the other side. Well, there's nothing here for you. Yeah, nothing there for you. So we're still growing all this stuff, which is good. I haven't seen anyone using the well yet. It's operational. I guess they must have, but I just haven't seen anyone doing it just at this point in time. All right, once this traction bench is in, we should be good there. Well, I might set up the military in this zone, back down this other way. So let's go and set up another corridor that sort of extends down, and then training rooms and barracks, etc. So I'll make it a 6x6 and another 6x6 back in through there. And off the other side, we'll set up a big stockpile. Ah, good. One of them has become a bit happier. Oh, here we go. This is what I mean. We've got to... Oh, they've attracted no migrants this season. I probably need to try to figure out how to pause that. I keep on forgetting how to do this. Arrivals, attacks. Yeah, so this is pretty cool, all the stuff that does come in. I just don't know how to set everything up to then sort of have it so that it pauses on this. I mean, it's pretty cool the way this works. There is a way of doing it, but I can't think of what it actually is. Yeah, life changes, etc., etc. Yeah, so that's all okay. If we... Yes, that's it there. It might be under settings. Now, so here we go. All right, so now we've got different things. Like this is all we can just go to combat, adventure, fortress, found a feature, pop up. Yes, no food, struck mineral. If we go to other, so I can actually sort of have things. Reach peak, era change. Yeah, these are important things, and these are pop-ups that do come up. So if we go back to combat, weapon twist, drop item, charge, surprise, dodge, counter strike, block, parry. What I want to do is I want to find the first of something which I don't think there is. Caught in flame, caught in web. God, there's so much in this game. It's unbelievable. Ball of flames. Okay, so then we've got the attack interrupted, attack caught. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so really it's, and I don't want to be having pop-ups and things sort of stopped in through here. So unfortunately for main combat we can't really do much. This is for adventure mode. Which we don't need. Fortress, found a feature, goes up, no food, praise the miners, struck mineral, struck economic, dig cancels. You've got dig cancelled should be, yeah, it's just an alert that comes up. It doesn't actually pause. Ambush thief is an alert that comes up. Ambush resident. Wonder if we shouldn't turn some of these on, because I don't want it just to come up. I might turn on a few of these things as pop-ups, just so we see them. I think. Let's turn all of these on. Ambush snatcher, ambush nature. Actually, that should just be general. I'll just do it that way, and then bring in the snatcher and the gremlins. Caravan. When a caravan does arrive, yes, I do want that one to pop up. I think I wanted to have this one as well. And migrants, there we go. So migrants, when migrants arrive, that's actually important for me. So we can do that one through there. Gremlins, diplomat, liaison, trade diplomat, cave in, citizen birth, strange mood. That should come up anyway. Actually, artifact made, item given name, vermin, escape from cage, that's okay. Mega beast, yes, of course. Were beast, regular beast, no. Berserk. I'll leave that one off. Grabbing Melted. Okay, we've got that one through there. Job cancellation. God, there's so much in this. Undead attack, yes. So most of the stuff, I think that's pretty much, like, that's what I wanted to do, was with the migrants when they do come. So we'll just keep it going. So we'll unpause. Good. Wooden barrels being completed. There should still be more. Get bins and barrels. There's a big long list of them there. Just got to get all that stuff. I've still got the 10 hostiles. Struck Malachite. Ooh, another spearman is visiting. Down the bottom there. Not doing too much. Another human axeman. Where are you? Up in the north. So these aren't really... there's nothing much happening through here. I could actually have one of them come in, potentially. You know, just got to be careful. These guys haven't really moved off from there. Got no reason to. I'm just going to keep everything locked up for now. Barrels. Now another thing we need to do is we need to actually have like an atom smasher that we use for, and we're going to actually, this is where we're going to have our trade area as well. Just making more and more things in through this other side. So an atom smasher, where should we do that? We didn't ever built the what we needed to in there. It's all still open. Are they making glass blocks? Yeah, they've got the bin up there now, which is good. So that's getting ready for the glass blocks, which we'll then use for building the actual fortress itself. And let's just keep on going back down through the fortress. So we now actually have this zone in through here. This ultimately will be where we have... I'm just going to go and dump all this stuff. So let's just go and do this quick dump, just to clean everything up. I'll leave the malachite. Let's clean this stuff up. Here we are. And I'm just placing them in through here somewhere. So I'll just go and do an auto dump. And then we just go and unshackle those. Right, so that's that'll be okay. Let's just keep on going down through the fortress again. Actually, what I should do is probably set the barracks up now as well. I think we've got the beds. I think the beds have been made. Actually, let's go down to the bedroom layer and just sort of see how that's proceeding. I've still got a long way to go. So the beds still need to be made, but the dwarves will start to get these things in through here. Oh, atomic ant has given birth to a girl. Got a traction bench. Okay, back in there. There it is. All right, that's good. So we now have 19 in our fortress. Seeking infant. Yep, the infant is right there. That's fine. Atomic ant's not in our... No, that's okay. Poults have hatched again. Make bed has been completed. Alright, now what we're going to do in here is going to set up our armour. And I like to have a big area for this, just so we can sort of really see how it goes. Get the kids down in the mines, yes. How do traders get down to our trade depot? Is that changed? Is that channeled down through the layers? Not yet. What's going to happen is we're going to need to build outside. We've got one more year before we have to make it so that the caravan can go through here. But what's going to ultimately happen here is that for the first 2 years, the trade caravan is not a caravan. It's just they just come on horses or whatever it might be. So they can actually just go down through the stairs. And so the way it works here is that they would come to the entrance. They would walk down through that stairwell through there, down here, down into this zone here, across through that gate, up through there, across through here, and then into here. Now, ultimately, what it'll be is they'll come in through a main gate, then they'll actually end up going down through a channel which sort of starts there and continues on down into here. I might just ditch that actually, just that bit there, we don't need that. And then comes back in around. So, but we need to build the outside first, and so we need the glass blocks. Which should be being done. I'll just go back down the bottom there again. F8. This is still not happening. Why is that not happening? Let's have a look and see where our sand is supposed to be collected from. We're not getting any messages about this. If we go and have another look at the others as well, we've got the magma smelters running through there. They're just continuing to get what they require. Copper chains in through that side, down in through here we have the silver warhammers. And these are pretty good quality actually, so we've got some good quality silver warhammers here. God, why isn't this working? 6 hostiles are left. Okay, the others have now gone off. So we've still got these 6 in through this other side. I don't want to open anything up until we can start to try to build the glass blocks. So we'll end up with a glass tower. That's what we're going to be ultimately building. Let's just go back across again and just go back and have a look and see where our sand, it should be in here. If we go back down, I think it's, if I go to F6, we've got sand here. What I might do is I might ditch that. Yeah, it's a sand. That's our sand area there. So we'll just move it outside of the other one. I don't think that would have caused any issues, but we'll just do it that way. And what we can do is, just so it doesn't actually overgrow, we can put like a grate down. So I might just do that as well, just at least in one of the places. So that should be where they just keep on coming. And let's just go back up to the other layers. Yeah, these pults again. DF hacker sign. Yes, heaps of them. They're all just the pults. Okay, they're all assigned. So we've got the whole lot. There's heaps and heaps of them. Now that will ultimately be a source of food. The game with DF hack just automatically looks after that for us. Yeah, so it had designated a sand collection area, but it just isn't doing it. What I might do is I might just go down to F8 again and actually tell it that this is actually important. There we go. Somebody's now going to off to do it. Let's see who that is. Like sand, right. It's Began is going off to do that one. Why is Began going up there? Oh, there must be a bag of sand. Gets the bag. Collects the sand. And then brings that one down. So we need to get bags of sand down in that zone. That may be another problem. Aha, right. So we're getting the, and we're getting sandbags in through here, but we're not actually making it. So the sandbags into here this is actually, it's more this is the problem. So we're going back to this particular stockpile, and what's going on there? I'm still following Began. Go back to the stockpile, go to custom, and these come through as, I think, finished goods. So they're bags of sand, I think. I think we looked this up last time to try to figure out what's going on with this. And it's hard to find it. It's quite hard to find it. So bags. So finished goods. It won't be furniture. Or is it clothing? It's not cloth. I can't think of what it actually is. Chains. Where is it? It's not there either. I wonder where it is. It won't be under this, I don't think. Oh, maybe it is, you know. Maybe it's under bags in here. There it is, bags there. But there's a way of doing it. Things are saying, yeah, my partner was gifted for Christmas, so I got it over the intimidation of not having to buy it myself. What was that about with Dwarf Fortress? If you build walls and then stairs upwards, you can then build on top of the walls you place. Yes. So we will, we'll end up doing all that up the top. I'm going to ultimately end up getting rid of all the sand and making it all into stone. I could even start doing that now, actually, with some of the areas that we actually have, just so we end up with like actually a full stone area coming through the middle of the fortress, which I think will ultimately look fairly good. This the bags in through here. This is actually what we do require, but we need to, I'll just go down to the bottom again, and we'll just designate, this one here is, we've got another one that's, oops, making green glass blocks now. Okay, so we are sort of starting to get there. Let's go and make ourselves another stockpile. Except, this will be finished goods. Is it finished goods or furniture? Let's start there. Being in bags. I forget how to actually make the make it so that we only have sandbags. What else could it be? When we do seeds also go into bags. Or do they? No, they go into barrels, don't they? If we go to F6 again, you've got a barrel there of what should be seeds. Yes, that's our seed barrel there. But it looks like we don't actually have any seeds in there. Yet we've got a heap of seeds in the fortress. So I'll just go back up the top again. I think I've sort of screwed up all my my zones. my these areas in through here. This is better. This is much better. Let's just go back into customization here. Your seeds is off there. Yep, that's fine. Empty bins and barrels, we're now seeing those as well, which is good. I'm not sure where we're seeing the seeds. So, well, let's go and look for them. Ah, they're out here, right? Okay. So they're still outside. Okay. Let's start digging these out. If we just clear these, I don't know if we can do it that way. Just get those out of the way, and then we'll set up some, we'll construct different things in through here. I'm not sure what's happening with those. So the sandbags, now we've got the up-down stair there. We go from rock to sand to nothing much. So I'm just going to go and designate construction. So this will be stairs. We don't want the planner because I want to make this one so that it actually sort of does it correctly. It didn't seem to work. Up and up down stair. Alright, so we'll make this out of just limestone, I guess. It's replacing it there, which I don't want. Hang on, I'm just going to go and ditch that. Oh, that's not it either. Yeah, I should be able to make it in here. If I make I think I need to actually have the staircase finished. I think I've sort of screwed this one up a little bit. So if I just try that again, just go into constructions, stairs. So I start below, then come back up to there. No, blocked at that location. So yeah, it's just not going to work. I need to ultimately get above. So I've now screwed this up a little bit. We'll just let that one go. Now technically I can still actually make it into there. I think no, I won't worry. We'll figure it out. We've only got a single staircase in through that side at this point in time. No glass blocks coming through. Okay, sand. We need to get this. We need to figure out how to deal with the sand. We've got lots and lots of bags of sand in here, like lots of it. Actually, that's gypsum plaster, gypsum plaster. Actually, these are all gypsum plaster. We've got white sand, white sand, white sand. Right. So we need to figure that one out. So the easiest way of doing that is to go back out and select Dwarf Fortress Wiki. Here we are. And do a search for sandbags. Do it that way. Okay, so we can do it through there. 5 different types, colours in through that side. Glass, collecting sand. Okay, so sand collection requires the item hauling of labour. The bags of sand will not be taken to the glass furnace. They'll be left in the sand collection zone until hauled or dumped for selecting. Okay, we've got that one through there. Fields consider furniture, and it's require furniture handling to move. Sandbags are stored in furniture stockpiles with sandbags enabled. Right, so sandbags is actually a thing. For furniture, right, so back we go to Dwarf Fortress in that case. So we just go back into here, go to custom. Furniture, and so sandbags is a thing in here. There we are. Wow, that was easy. That was ultimately really, really easy. So now we come back down into here. This is a furniture stockpile. Go to custom. And we go none there. And sandbags here. Done. Right, that's good. That's good. That's good. So we've now got that one designated. That way the glass blocks can then be built in through here. We've got green glass blocks, which is good. We've got one of them there, I'm assuming. Yep. So it's so ultimately we just need to make more and more of these. And so they'll just keep on making heaps and heaps of those. They've still got sand collection going, but anyway, that's good. At least we're sort of on the way. Stray poult has been slaughtered, that's okay. Started raining. Wooden buckets has been completed. Okay, we've got a tower cap bucket, which is a masterpiece. What I might do, I'm just going to let things still keep on sort of, until they pick up all of this metal, we'll just let things sort of work their way through. We should end up with empty cages as well. If we just go back up to the top, we need to make sure that we've got empty cages back in through here. I think we've got some in through this other side. Ultimately, this is going to have to be bigger as well. Like a lot bigger. And I think we'll do the atom smasher in here as well. Probably a layer below. Maybe off. Oh, hang on, we were going to set this up as well. So to set up our what's going to happen into here, we're just going to go into placing stockpiles. So we've got different equipment that we need to then have for the different characters. So I like to actually draw a person to be the so we can sort of then do different things in through here. So I'm just going to go and create a stockpile in through that side, and this will be a yep. So we'll accept that one, and then this ultimately will just be for armor. Now this is for clothing is armor as well, but we'll just go armor there. We'll then make a so we have armor for the head. We then have armor for the body. So we'll just go and escape that one. Oops, hang on. Just so we can sort of see what it sort of looks like in through here. Accept armor. Now the legs. Actually, what I might do is I might make this a little bit wider. All right. Then the legs. Oh, hang on. We've got the body. Then we need to have the upper sort of skirt type body. So we'll just go and go to the next one. Accept armor. This way you can sort of see, well, when you need to sort of designate things. It's just it's not really essential to do it this way, but I just like to sort of see what's what. Accept. That will be armor again as well. And in this case, we'll end up with the... I'm just going to go and repaint another part of that zone. So that's the other leg for that one. So we've got the two legs. Then we'll have the arms. Alright, accept armor. So this will be the like the gloves essentially. I'll only just do it one-sided, that will be okay. And then we'll do, we've got a few different other things that we need. We need backpacks and flasks, so we'll actually place them in here as well. So that will be fine. So backpacks. And that comes down to finished goods, I think. I'll just start there. And flasks as well. Except, I'll just go finished goods for now. We'll come back and deal with that one. Then we're actually going to have our various, we need shields. So I'll just create like a shield looking area in through here. And that will be under weapons. And then we need to just have the different types of weapons as well. So we've got the shield. Yeah, I've got all these different things in through here. So I'll just go and create like another one. And I'll just make zones for the different types of weapons. So we're gonna, I'll designate like the basics that we require, and then probably just a catch-all underneath this one through here. So we need spears, hammers, maces, swords, axes. So we've got a few different ones that we want to actually have. So we'll just go and grab all of these. But you can sort of see the character, like with the arms, the legs, etc., etc. So we can start to sort of now put things back in through here. Just go and accept that one. Weapons. Accept weapons. That'll do for now. All right, so with all of those done, just go and we'll start here, I guess, with the backpacks. So if we just go to custom, there's the backpacks there, so we just go none and just put backpacks in there. This one through here, custom, none. And this will be flasks, so that will be where we end up. So this is what they require to take. This one through here, we'll just go custom. So this one should be, oh, here we go, that's the body. Just go none, none, none. This will be hands. Actually, shields are, that's armor as well. This will be metal, but not other materials. So we're going to go in with for the hands, just gauntlets. So I'm just going to go and deselect all of these. Gauntlets, gloves. Let's just go gauntlets. I'll go gauntlets and gloves in through here. I'll just leave it, and I will actually just go into none of those, and any metal will be fine. That should actually, the other things into here, what have we got? We've got yeah, cloth. That's okay. Yeah, so if we just get only metal, that will be fine. So we'll just go and leave that one where that is. So that's now the that one is the gloves. Yep, that's okay. Then we've got the helmets. So this will be head. So we'll just go none through that. None, 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 and none. Head. And I can just leave it with just metal and just go none for the other thing. So any metal headwear will just go in through here. Maybe I should do that in here as well, just so that anything that for hands, let's go all. That way we can just keep it all fairly consistent. This will be for the body. In fact, we've got the legs and then the feet. I will keep that sort of separate. So we'll go body, all, and what we want to do through here is just go none for head, feet, hands, legs, and shields. And none for that one. That's got it there. Now we do actually, this is usable armor as well. I can turn off unusable armor. Maybe I should have looked at that as well. Backing through these. That's done. Yep, that's good stuff. Actually, we should just designate these sorts of little triggers. This will be, I'll do this on as the legs. This is like the upper legs. In fact, what I can do here is just paint that. There we go, we get a bit more of a feel for it. So usable armor, yes, is stuff that's made for dwarves. So so that's actually all that actually is. So again, this was going to be none of that. None of that. This will be feet. No, sorry, this will be legs. There we are. That'll be good. So we've got the leg wear. Any leg wear in through there. Then we've got the footwear. Now this is all one big area, so we'll just go none of that one. None. Alright, that's the feet. Then we've got our shield. So ultimately we can then sort of see what we've got in the fortress as things sort of come through. Now this one should actually be armor. So I'm just going to go shields, all, metal, all, core quality, all, total quality, all, usable armor. There we are. So that's the shields. And then this one it will be none. So so we just got the shield armor through there. All right, that's now got all of our basic armor done, and then back into here. I'm just going to go into trap components. I'll just go none. We're going to go weapons. We'll turn these things on. We're going to go metal all, core quality all, total quality all, usable weapons. So we'll just go this way through here. So we're going to be needing to have, like these will all be the same sort of things, but we'll just go in with, we'll start off with axes, so I think at the top. Custom, none, so that's be, of course, we'll come back into that one. Metal all, that one there. And the next one is, now ultimately we will end up with crossbows as well, but we won't get them just yet. Halberds, we could look at spears, but I think we'll end up with well, I think we're going to end up with a lot of hammers, war hammers. So let's just go down to war hammers in through here. All right, so war hammers will be the next one. Next one, we'll just go to custom, none, weapons. We'll come back to metal all. And then the weapons in through here, we do have maces. Got morning stars and maces. So I'll just put those two together. Mauls could also be hammers. Look, I won't worry about it. I think these are more like humans, and the maces are more like what the dwarves would then have. Swords would be wanting to, short swords as well, would be wanting to get one of those. So we'll just go, you know, I'll keep the morning star there just in case. So we've got that one. So that was that one through there. Then we just go to custom. Actually, that one's already done. Custom. So in this case, we're going to go with the none, all. All right, and then back to weapons. So what else do we need? We didn't have swords, did we? Short swords. We need spears as well. Yep, that's okay. Go that way, and usable weapons. And so we have spears. And then finally this one through here is going to be a bit of a catch-all. That's all there. And in this case, I'm just going to put on all, but then turn off battle axes. So this will be everything else. anything we didn't actually select. Maces, morning stars. Actually, picks, I'll still keep that in here as well, I think. Pikes, scimitars, short swords, spears, and warhammers. There we are. So ultimately, this will be where things actually end up. Yep, that should be good. So this will be the catch-all. All right, so that's actually, everything's now set up. So ultimately, when we do look for specific equipment, we're going to be able to just have one area to do that one with, which will be handy. Gem stockpiles are actually coming in through here, which is quite nice. We haven't designated any of these yet for actually cutting, so we'll end up doing that eventually. This in through here, I think I'll just keep on making sure the bedroom layer is complete before we worry about that. Still got a few beds to build, so let's just let them continue on. Okay, rock coffin completed. Yep, stray poults are being slaughtered. Whoa! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Forgotten beast. This is Vukan Loriker has come, a towering eyeless monitor. It has a knobbly shell and is ravening. Its chartreuse scales are large and close set. Beware its deadly spittle. Now, this could be really interesting because we've left the bottom of the fortress open. Because saying, alrighty, my time to shine. So let's have a look at this one. I'm just going to click on OK and then pause because we need to find out where this thing actually is. If it's up the top, it's okay, I think. No, it's not. So it's coming over here. There it is right there. Looks like it moves pretty fast because I just did a really quick pause there. So this has come in, and let's just see where this one actually is. So this is it here. It's really, really old. It's healthy. No medical history. Skills, we won't know anything about this at all. The relations, groups, military, kills, we don't know anything at all about that yet either. Yeah, let's have a quick look at its description again. If we just go back down to health. A towering eyeless monitor, so it doesn't have any eyes. It has a knobbly shell and is ravening. So its chartreuse scales are large and close set, but where its deadly spittle is slow to heal. Now we have to sort of lock this thing out. But where is it? Oh, we've got all these little guys as well. These cave swallow spearmen, which are not considered hostile. Well, they're going to be dead. We'll watch this thing as it comes through, but we now have to do a little bit of work. The monitor, I don't think, can get in easily. Vacant hate plagues is the actual forgotten beast. Now, there may be history with that. This is the problem we have is here. It's come on this level, this other side. Now, unfortunately, we do actually have, if we just go back down, we open up, this opens up in here. Now, they can get through here right away. Von Schweinhund is coming back through. Let's just lock this for now. That's one done. If anyone's outside, that could be a problem. Is anyone outside? I can't see anyone else out here just yet. We'll get a message if they're locked out. In which case we'll then have to sort of do other things. Now the other thing we need to do here is we need to block this off. So I'm going to actually go and designate an area here for blocking. So let's just start to fix everything up, just so we sort of can get everything out of the way. Got copper bars which are close. The others are too far away. It's going to have to be made out of copper. Yeah, we've got one group of citizens is stranded. So who's that? Oh, it is Valasar Bone Carver. Alright, so Valasar is trapped outside. Let's make this one passable, but what we now need to do is make sure that everyone is inside, not the zone, inside the burrow. And so we had allocated this to be a safe zone, and it's not. So we're going to need to paint this one and remove this as a safe zone. We designated that as a safe zone because we had we needed the wood, and we still need the wood pretty badly. But if we designate that as a safe zone, then that, and what we need to now do is go and activate the civilian alert, which will then stay inside the burrow. We're just going to go through and make sure that everything is covered by this. We're going to need to go up here as well, because that ultimately could be something that actually is going to be needing to be... Oh, hang on, this is... Yeah, we need to do that. Let's just go back through each of the actual zones. This is safe, it doesn't go anywhere. So we don't have any problems down through that side. That is safe. That we don't go down anyway. This we don't go any deeper anyway, so we don't need to worry about anything down there. This is not useful. This is not usable. And through there, so that's actually all okay. Let's just come back up through the fortress. Everything else should be okay, but we may have made it a little bit bigger now, some of the zones. That's fine. And that is all fine where that all is. So that's all under control. That's all okay. We'll just keep on coming back up through the fortress itself. That is certainly covered. That's covered. Yep, that's all covered. That's not. Let's make sure that that's all part of the safe zone. This is not part of the safe zone. Do we make it part of the safe zone for now? I will for now, because we can always just repaint it back out again. And then we'll make all of this safe zone as well. Safe zone to there, but not to there. All right, so that will be okay. We'll accept all of that. So we now do have the civilian alerts, so they should all be rushing inside. Now we really desperately need to make sure that we do the things down at the bottom of the fortress. This is a major weakness. Now, if they come in, they can come in here. So we need to now go and block this off as well. Copper bars in through there. So that's going to then block, if we can get those things built before it reaches us, we're going to be okay. I think. I don't think there's any other way through. That's the only way in from the lava. It would have to crawl around the walls to get into this other side. Now, if it doesn't, if it can still make it in there. Let's quickly go and put some doors and hatches here, just in case. Just in case we can lock that as well. And, you know, that's actually the only way down as well. Let's see how we go here. I'm going to put a another wall right here. And we'll see what actually happens with the others as they sort of come through. I can make different things a priority. I'm going to make this a priority. And that a priority. That's going to be the most, that's the, if we can get that done before it can actually reach us, then that would be fine. What are you doing as a job? Store item in stockpile. Do we risk it? We're looking at the, it's over here. It's right there. So it has to get to where we are. It would need to go through there, run around here. Run down there. And we're already then further out. And then run across down into there. So this is actually a little bit deeper, but it's a pretty direct way to it. Where was it there? So it's on that layer there. We'd have to go down and then back up, then down, and then eventually sort of make its way across. It can actually get through there. So that there is a weakness. It's just through this little choke point right in here. That's something we could block off eventually, like after we've dealt with this. So, yeah, we've got a bit of work to do here. Got a bit of work to do. So let's just keep that one where all that is and just watch what actually happens in... well, let's first of all watch the beast, because it should take on those little sparrow people. Where was it? It was around here somewhere. There it is. It's going straight for the sparrow people. They're attacking it. There we go. So we'll actually have a bit of a look. So we're seeing like different feet and stuff like this. That's been slaughtered. Yeah, these are all cancels constructing building. Hang on, Valasar. Out there, there's no building there. Resume construction. Schweinhund is making that building. Okay, that's not super critical. I might suspend that one until we sort of see what else is happening. If it starts to make a beeline, we'll be able to figure out what's going on with this very, very quickly. That's what came in. And so it's currently here. Now these are flying. If we have a quick look at the actual... So this is now... The Forgotten Beast is now fighting. We'll have a bit of a look and see what it's actually doing. Now, we want to analyse exactly what does happen with this. So, this is its history. So the flying Vacan... so the flying... Oh, so that's the extract. Okay, so the Forgotten Beast extract strikes a cave swallow man's spearman in the right hand. The flying fungerwood blow dart strikes the Forgotten Beast in the left foot, bruising the muscle. Okay, attacks the swallow man, but he jumps away, jumps away, jumps away. Misses, attacks, strikes the Cave Swallow Man Spearman, but the shot is blocked with the Tower Cap Shield. Forgotten Beast attacks the Cave Swallow Man Spearman, but he jumps away again. Stabs the Forgotten Beast in the left rear foot, bruising the fat. So these guys are doing fairly well. Now the Forgotten Beast breathes a glob of his own extract. So he takes damage there from his own extract. So the Cave Swallow Man jumps away from the Forgotten Beast extract, scratches the Cave Swallow Man in the foot, and severed part sails off in an arc. So any scratch is going to be diabolically bad. Attacks Forgotten Beast, but it jumps away. So it's fairly agile. Strikes the shot is blocked with the shield. Okay, that's interesting. The flying blow dart. Okay, got that one through there. We'll have a look and see if we can figure out what's happening with the extract as well. He scrambles away. That's all we can sort of see through there. Let's have a quick look and see if the Forgotten Beast, if we go back to health, the vision was lost anyway. Description. Yeah, we're not seeing anything else really happening in through there. What about the Cave Swallow Man? Heavy bleeding. So this one here is... this one's a novice surgeon. It's going to be a bit too late. It's got its spear there. Heavy ability to stand has been lost. His right foot is spraying cavemen and has swallowed blood. His feathers are brown. His right foot is gone. So we're not seeing anything about the extract, what the extract actually does do. And we're not seeing it on the actual... Oh, there's the extract there. There's extract sort of up above. Well, let's just watch and see what actually happens, and then if we have to, we're going to have to figure out some other things, I think. Luckily, they're still there, so they're now fighting it. Doesn't feel anything while in conflict. Again, we'll just have a quick look and see what actually happens. So they're actually all attacking it. Be interesting to see what actually happens here at the end of all of this. So we've got the spear gunners. Now, also we're not seeing the extract go very far. Let's have a quick look up. Just see if there's any more extract anywhere. I do want to sort of have a bit of a look for that one. More blood. Now that's there's a pool of the extract there, but we don't know what it does do. This one's still healthy. Excuse me. This one's still healthy as well. It's enraged at all enemies. It's going to go pretty fast. There we go. We've got right foot back in through that other side. More extract back in through here. More extract being blasted out through this other side. Okay, one's down. Now this is the mutilated corpse. We can have a bit of a look at it now. What have we got there? Nobody should be going out for that. We definitely have the civilian alert, so no one's going to go out and pick up that body. We do actually have them set to do that at this point in time. We should be okay. So Vacan Laurel Kerr is still sort of moving his way through. We've got the Forgotten Beast back through here again. Let's have a quick look and see its health again and its description. So it's taken a bit of damage. Yep, its lower body is torn open, it's bruised, its neck is dented. It may not be as strong as we think. Some of these can be extremely weak. But the fact it's got big scaling, I think, is going to be a bit of a problem for us. Let's... not sharing my coffin, says Munkerstrap. So Eki's saying once you get the walls built, you can add some kind of job on the other side and see if your dwarves can path there. I'm pretty sure I've been very, very careful to make sure that is the only real access point. Let's just let them. Now he's smashing his way through these now a lot. It's happening very, very quickly. These are forbidden area. What are they doing? Let's just quickly go back again to where we have set up. Where are we? We're down this way. Is anyone still in here? Okay, this one is now constructing a building there. Ah, damn it. What are you doing on the other side? Got that one done there. Gym construction. Great, that's done. Just got this one now left to do. So that actually now does block this off completely. And there's no one locked outside, so we've actually done fairly well there. What we're going to do now is we're going to start to set up a trap for this thing. And when we have a look at what we actually have through here, we do actually have this choke point right there. This means that we could ultimately do something in this whole zone pretty much. Like at the end of the day. And it goes all the way up. And then it blocks off there as well. It sort of just leaves a small zone through here that we're going to have to do multiple floors on. So if we think in terms of this being the actual choke point that we then end up trying to control, we do actually have a zone in here that we can actually use for trying to manage attacks through this other zone. I'm thinking maybe we come out this way. Could even have it with a drawbridge in there. All right, well, let's think about this. If we end up, let's just dig it out and sort of plan it out. So we're going to go there. We're going to end up with a drawbridge into that zone, and then another. Maybe we do end up with another corridor that runs this way. We'll have a door there. Another zone there. I think this may be, oh no, that's still sort of working as well, so that's actually all okay. All right, and the last thing we don't want to be doing is just this little bit just in here. So let's just get everything set up for dealing with this particular Forgotten Beast. So this will ultimately be how we deal with it. Now, I'm not sure if, I think Forgotten Beasts have been set now to, they still can't get through closed doors, which is a problem. It's a big problem, actually. So I'm going to end up with this being the a zone that we capture the Forgotten Beast in, and then we'll do something with it to figure out what to do with it. I don't know what we'll do with it, but anyway, we'll get there eventually. In the meantime, we'll just go back to it. And we'll just watch this thing. So it's smashing all of those. It's still alive, this thing. This is Caves Follow Man blood. There's no blood there from the Forgotten Beast. Oh, no, there it is. There's a bit of blood there from the Forgotten Beast. So this one has taken a bit of... You see, it's actually injured now. It is injured. There we go. It smashed them all. And... Yep, Sev, where are you doing that? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? I'm going to cancel that construction. And got tetrahedrite out there. Just have a quick look and see where this burrow actually goes. It goes to there. copper bars there. Just going to block that off, just in case they're trying to use this. And we'll still block this one off. This is still an opening. So we'll just go back in, back to walls, because the Forgotten Beast has no longer got anyone to worry about. Go that way. Top priority. So we've got all those, then we've got this. Alright, it's not moving, which means it's not a climber. Whoa. What's it aiming for now? It's now figured out what it wants to do. Oh, the head came back to life. So these things are actually now reanimating the right hand. So this thing will just keep on fighting the as the zombies, as these things, as the zombification sort of kicks back in. It'll actually sort of do different things in through there. That's actually still okay. It'll just crush them as they come back to life. There it is, more zombie stuff happening. Which is fine. Need logs, so we're out of logs now. Alright, we need to capture this thing, because otherwise it's just going to be hovering around for way too long. So even if we can just get it inside an area that we can then control. So let's just go back down into this zone. Where was it? Not there. There. That's why I didn't build it. Alright, so that's still in the safe zone. In fact, how are we going with this? That's now done. I can now allow that one eventually. So we are now safe. In fact, I'll now just clear the civilian alert, because there's no other way for them to get outside. This is not part of anything. That is now blocked off, and that was the only weakness that we actually had, was that. This has now been set up as well. So we can just keep on now doing what we have to do for a long period of time. So we didn't have to deal with that one there. Bjoff was saying, I must have missed it, but why are you making walls out of metal? Can they break through stone or something? No, the reason for that, and that's actually, I can now ditch this as well. I can cancel that construction, was because it was close and we had to get things built very, very quickly. So if you are going to have like a zone like this where you need to be building, you need to either have like a block stockpile. So if we go down to, where have I got it? If I go to F6, like for example, this is a stockpile in through here of blocks. So we had a lot of limestone blocks down through here. And so this is actually, I need to now move this one down into the bottom of the fortress, and so that these blocks end up being further down. So this particular stockpile, and this one is because it's nice and quick to be able to build. So blocks are fast. You can actually pick them up and move them around quickly. If you have to do something quickly and you're using rock is very, very slow to move around, and so it can make a big difference just to make sure that you've actually got. And we're a lot further down now with where we are here. Now ultimately we will actually be wanting to get back out through here. So what I should do is actually leave a block stockpile down in here now, just so we've actually got blocks ready. But I didn't have blocks ready, I didn't have stone close by either, so the only thing I actually had was copper bars, which were here. So copper or silver. Copper was the cheapest material, and so that was the only real building material that I had that I could build quickly. It's fast to move them. You just pick them up and run with them, so they're not heavy. It just means we can build quickly. Now, what will happen when we deal with the Forgotten Beast? I'll then pull these apart and get the copper back again, and then do something more permanent. So that's actually the reason for it. But this was a source of weakness in the fortress. So I think ultimately we'll be wanting to build fairly close to this entrance. We're going to end up with the Forgotten Beast in here. So what I need to do is probably put that block stockpile in here again. So I'm just going to go and paint a zone in here. Except, and this will be bars and blocks. And custom, no metal bars, none of that. Oh, sorry, that's bars. Blocks, no none of that, no other in through there as well. All we want is stone blocks, and really I'm just going to go with limestone because that's pretty much what we had built. So everything is just going to be out of limestone. I'm not sure if that's what we had set up there before, but if I set that particular stockpile up, that way we've got close building material to do whatever else we need to do. And if we just go back up the top into this zone in here and just have a quick look and see what it actually had. Just go back there again. View the stockpile. Yeah, so in this case, actually I allowed anything in through there, but I'm pretty sure I only made limestone blocks. Yeah, so we've just got like limestone blocks in through there. We're going to need that if we're going to then get a tree growing area, because this is only one level thick. Oh God, we've got a lot of these things now. That's still all okay. That's fine with what we've got. Well, let's keep on going back down to the bottom here of the fortress and just sort of see what we end up doing here. The miners should end up coming back through. Here they come, almost. Yep, we need logs. So, unfortunately, the logs are outside in the zone that we just can't get access to because of the Forgotten Beast. If we open up things up, here we go. Once this is all done, we can then start to sort of designate different bits and pieces. So we're going to end up with a range of different areas. Yep, mutilated corpses fighting, so that it's coming back to life. The Forgotten Beast will just keep on killing those things off. Now, in this zone in through here, I'm going to set up a series of traps for the actual Forgotten Beast. And so we're going to end up with a drawbridge that opens up into here. So we're just going to keep on building drawbridge after drawbridge after drawbridge all the way through, just so we can start to sort of try to manufacture things. So the first thing we're going to do is just get a door here. Oh, hang on, we've got no access to a door. We need to get more of those built. So we'll just go into doors and hatches, doors, and just go into the planner. All right, the next thing we want to be doing is to set up, and I'm going to be putting doors everywhere. So I'm just going to go into with the planning mode. We want to put doors in those locations as well, and then what we want to do is to go to constructions, bridges, and so I want this one to raise up into this zone. So I'll just go and set up a 3x3 there. Ultimately, the doors will be smashable, but they're just, at the moment, there's a bug in the game that doesn't allow it. So I'm setting this up just for the future as well. So if we hide the planner, that's 2, that's a 3. Okay, so this is going to be made out of chert. Need 3 of those, and we need another one there. So we're just going to set up a few different bridges in through here. So that's one. Instructions, bridge. I'll just keep on building these afterwards. This one here we're going to raise from the bottom. So I'm trying to sort of get things where we can block areas off. All right, we'll unpause. If we open up any of the bottom, we're in trouble. Building the bridge is just good. Bridges again from the base. Okay, we've got this one as well. So we need to get another door back down through here as well. Oh, hang on, we need to go back to planning mode. And we need another drawbridge in here as well. So drawbridges, no matter what they're made out of, are impervious. Right, just let them continue to build. Yep, the mutilated corpses are coming back to life. That's one done. Yep, so the things are just keeping on coming back to life. So we're building all of these bridges. Now it's going to get a bit risky at the back end of this. One more. There we go. Got all four bridges have now been built. None of the doors yet, but I think it's still worth the risk of taking things through with this. Right, let's go and you know what I should have done is actually done a so we drop down into it. I should have actually had a staircase that leads up down into there, or even into there. That way it would be 100% secure. Yeah, let's cancel the construction. Let's go and build a wall there. We'll do this. Put that out of chert, and then we'll end up with an area that comes back out of here. So the entrance will be over here. So we'll dig up a staircase from there to there, and then we'll dig an access point. Goes from there that way. Now, the next thing we want to be doing is going up towards the top of the fortress and going down to which location? This one here. I should start to set these up a little bit. So we've got the that is an important layer. So I'll just bring that one down and just press H. So we've got the workshops. This is the kitchens. This is done with F3. Next one, we'll go down to, this is, the important thing here is going to be this room. This is actually going to be our lever room. Levers for that one there. And what we need to do now is to set up, like down below, we're going to end up with we've got the 4 different bridges, so let's just go and create machines with levers, and we'll just do a lever for each of these. I'll just do it in here, I think. 1. All right, we'll wait for those to be built. Now this is there's now miasma down through here, so these are starting to rot. This thing may heal itself back up again. It's still injured. Have a look at its description. So its first toe, left, right foot is broken. Its first toe, it's smashed open. It's dented. So it's just its foot. Rear foot is smashed open. Its rear leg is dented. Its tail is dented. Tongue is dented. Right rear leg is dented. Lower body is dented. The neck is dented. Yeah. So these are just all scars and things. Slow to tire, but it's slow to heal. Right. So we'll just let that one. It'll just stay out there for now. Still got the 7 hostiles. F8 is back down this zone. So now sort of just zip forward. We'll just watch as these get built. That's the first one. We're going to link the lever to this one here. Do it now. Next one, link the lever, F8. Do that one now as well. Lever. Do it now. And so just linking all these levers up to each of those drawbridges. Link the lever, F8. And do that one now as well. So what we should start to find is mechanisms now inside the inside these, which will mean that they're. Oh, here we go. We've now got it's now early summer. Just use suction cups to indent them. Yeah, like fixing a car. Yes. Save. So as we have a bit of a look, these ones don't have the lever yet, but these have actually been connected. So we'll just wait for this one to be connected. Somebody will come down here fairly soon and connect it. Here they come. Use that. That's Voodoo Dog. Right, so we've now got, all of these have now been connected up. If we have a look, there'll be 2 mechanisms at the top. If we just go back up to F4, and have a bit of a look. We've got one mechanism in there, so that one hasn't been connected. That one has been connected. That's been connected, and that's been connected. So one of them is for the actual for the actual lever itself, and then another one is for the connection. So with all of these, I'll just wait for this one to be designated, and then we'll start to pull these levers. There we are. So we now have the 2 in through there. Let's go back down to the bottom and just see how this has gone. Yep, this is now perfect. So what we now can do is we can put a hatch over there, which then makes this impervious. That'll be okay. Yep, that's done, and we want that to be top priority. Right, well, we now need to test everything, so let's not go down the bottom here, but let's actually just raise all the bridges and just make sure that they all actually work. So just go to F4, pull the lever, do it now, pull the lever, do it now, pull the lever, do it now, and pull the lever, do it now. Right, there we are. So, just get someone to come and pull all of those levers. And one more. Done. Right, if we just go back down the bottom again, we should now see all of these things raising. So they've all raised. There we go. So that's all good. That all works. Let's now unlock those. Somebody's coming in. Yep, just to construct this building. I think we're ready to go. We're now ready to sort of start the process, which is, it's still fairly close, so we have to be very, very careful here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my civilian alerts, and I'm going to allow all of this ultimately, but nowhere else. And then we'll have to activate the civilian alert again. I'll just make doubly sure. Yeah, we need to just paint this area. Let's make sure we got all of this. That's all fine. All right, but nowhere else. Okay, that's now been designated. Right, so let's now activate our civilian alert, and we need to drop all of these. Pull the lever. So that's vegan. Slow. And this guy as well, Syrian. Alright, so the levers are all now done. F8 again, and we'll come back up to this zone. So this is now all completely open, and that's now all completely open. It's time now to open this. This is now the dangerous bit. So this is where it gets a bit risky. It's now summer. If we've done anything wrong, this is where it's gonna hurt. So there's more zombies coming back down than the bottom there. I don't think we'll have to worry too much about it because the Forgotten Beast will be crushing them. The Forgotten Beast itself is now going to become the big problem. Now, who's going to come in here? Let's just watch and see. This is Supreme Plague. Is Supreme Plague in the chat? Let's have a look and see. Yes, he is. Right. Okay, we could end up with a banning here because where's the Forgotten Beast? It's still hovering around there. Still a fair way away. But it's on the same level. No, it's not on the same level. It's two levels below. All right. Done. Okay, that's now been designated. You see, yeah, it will be safe into here. Let's now just make this so that it's no longer a safe zone. No, this is going to be safe, except for that staircase. Yep, so that's all done. Right. So when we've got a civilian alert in, nobody's going to go down that way. So we need to now get the Forgotten Beast to come back up. Now with that done, where was it? It was around in here somewhere. There it is. There it comes. So it's now charging towards our location. And we're gonna, so it's gonna make its way through. Now what we have to do is we need to make sure that we end up closing these gates at the right time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start by closing this one. So go to F4. By the way, what I should do here is rename these. This will be the lower bridge 1. Lower bridge 2. And what I can do is even name the bridges. It can get fairly confusing. Yep, so they've all now been named. And just, yeah, so with this one here, I'm just going to go and pull that lever. Do it now, so we'll just end up with that one. Let's have a quick look and see what's happening with the down the bottom again. He's out. Forgotten Beast is making its way through. Now what I can do is, even if that gets past this area, I can then lock that other area above. Here it comes. That hasn't gone up just yet. Let's just press full stops and just watch it. Let's just go back up to F4. He's coming in to pull the commander. This is Adrian Sotir. That has not been pulled yet. So if we were trying to, it may be interesting to sort of see what actually happens here. It's going to be a bit of a race to sort of get to there first. Let's just go back down the bottom there and watch what actually happens in through here. So Adrian's going to get there. I'm just going to do it bit by bit. So we're just going to do it little bit by little bit all the way through. It's now moving its way through. Now what we want to do is, now that it's inside, we now want to lock it in. So we now go back up to F4 again and we say pull this lever, do it now. Now if the Forgotten Beast gets caught up in the workings of the actual gears and things, it will actually get crushed and destroyed. So yes, could you not tether some poor animal or goblin to lure the beast? Yeah, well, actually that's exactly what we could do. Yeah, we could do that one. In fact, we may do that. It's a good idea. Not now, of course, because we've already got what we needed, which is to get it inside. And we'll just see if this bridge raises before it gets there. Now, if it makes it past that bridge, then have to do other things. Bridge is not raised. If you go back up to F4, that has certainly been flicked over, and we're now flicking this one over. That will raise after about, I think it's 50 clicks, which is, it's going to be very close. Let's go back to F8 again. Ah, it just raised, just in time. Now that means we don't have to trigger this one at all. So it's locked in there. Now it's got nowhere to go. So I might as well just block it into these different rooms, and then we can figure out other things to do with it. So let's go up to F4 and raise all of the levers. So that one is now raised. Pull the lever and pull the lever. So that one is still coming down. So all of they'll all be then pulled. All right, so we've caught ourselves a Forgotten Beast. So yeah, I was saying you're our friend now. Don't try to escape. But we can try to do different things with it. Yep. So instead of saying, going to make some elaborate stair system to get the monster topside for some raid defense. Actually, that's a good idea. You know, that's a very, very good idea. We could certainly do that. We could certainly do that. Well, we now actually have we now need to go and break out here. So this zone in through here, this copper wall will now need to be destroyed. Let's go and get that one done. So we want to break out there. I'm tempted to even break out in through here as well, just to pick up this loot. Yeah, I might do that. Okay, so they'll be taken out. That way we'll be able to then go and get everything else that we require. Let's just first of all make sure that it does get locked in first before we do any of this. Oh, it will. It definitely will. There's nowhere else for it to go. Yeah, we could actually end up with a staircase that does come up through the middle here. Maybe through there. Oh no, that's not really exactly right. Yeah, that would actually take us up into here, which we don't want, of course. But yeah, we could end up with an area where we bring things in and actually sort of lock them in different ways. That could work out very, very interesting. And just have a forgotten beast that finishes off creatures. I like the idea of that a lot, actually. That could really be useful. Yeah, there's a lot to consider with that. Okay, we're getting all these cages now ready for other things. Let's just keep it down here for a little bit. Now, the Forgotten Beast. I'll just go back down to F8 again. It's trying to get back out. That's now locked as well. So it's now locked in there. They're going to raise. Now, if it gets caught right there, it's dead. What's happening at F4? They've all been done. Oh, hang on. Sometimes if there's, we're not going to see it there. Rock pots been completed. That one they did try to raise it, but it didn't work because I think it might have been standing on the bridge at the time. And so I'm going to pull the lever because I don't think it's going to actually work. And so we're going to reset it. We have to now do a reset. So hopefully it'll just stay where it is. If we just go back to F8 again and just have a bit of a look. So it keeps on sort of wandering around between those two areas. We'll just try it again. Pull the lever, do it now. There we are. Go back down the bottom again. Ah, that did raise. All right, so that's fine. And if it drops down on that creature, it's going to kill it, essentially. So so we're going to have to. God, where are we going to do this? If we're going to do it, it's probably going to have to be. Well, I don't want it to be dropping directly on top of it. We've now got it locked in just this one little area. Let's just ditch that one. Cancel the construction of all of these. Okay, so anyway, that's now been done. Let's go and set up the building now of everything. Let's clear the civilian alert because that's no. Oh, hang on, we've now got 8 hostiles. Okay, we've got one of these mutilated corpse just come back to life. Now that won't worry me too much. We're going to be able to go out and destroy them with our military, so it's not really an issue. In the meantime, yeah, I think getting the Forgotten Beast so it can actually roam up to the top. We'll do that eventually, actually. We'll sort of come back to that one. What else do we have? Cabinets. Yep, we're out of seed We've still got all these different other hostiles out through here. They haven't moved. That's now open. We're now going to be able to get the everything else that we require. Yeah, that's all working fairly well. So we'll just get the logs in as much as we possibly can. Let's go and build that choke point. So that there's a choke point like this really is, when we have a look at this map in through here, that's the only real spot. And then we have another one back over here as well, which goes up a couple of layers. But that's actually something again that we could clean this up fairly easily. Goes up 3 layers. Just having a look at it there. So we'll need to get that one sorted as well. What does it need to do? It needs to come back up. Yeah, it's just this zone in through here. Probably through there, I think. All right, well, let's just get that one started, I guess. So we'll start to build these constructions, walls. This will be, actually, I'll set it all up properly. Constructions, wall. I'm going to keep on building after placement. So I'll build it into there to start with. And this will be, what we want to do through here is actually start to use the limestone blocks, which are a fair distance away, but we're going to ultimately end up using these for all of the stuff that we're going to then be doing. Let's go and build another one there. So limestone blocks. Then we're going to have to dig up. So we'll dig a staircase to then be able to build all of these as well. So that will then give us access to there, which is okay. Yeah, so I'll need to build the staircase here. All the way up to, that's the top layer, so we'll just get that staircase built. That's one lot gone. Then down the bottom through here we have another one that goes up, that's 2 layers back there. What about this area? It's a big area there. There's only 2 layers through there. I could do that through here and then across the top, because that big wall there would actually be okay. So I'll do the same in through here. Just build a staircase to there. I'll dig this one out. So we just get these ones ready for what we're going to then be building. So we'll just go across again. So we'll go to the walls. And again, limestone blocks for all of them. And then the layer above, we then just do it across there. That then blocks all of that off. Then down through here, we have another small amount that we need to also then contain, and they go up multiple layers. So let's go and place one there. These are almost out. of blocks. All right, I'm just going to suspend the ones that are in the go through a corner. Now, did we have another one that was a corner? I thought we did. Yeah, that one there. We need to get that one built before we build this one here. All right, and then we've got just that little choke point just right there. Okay, I've only got one of those. Look, I'll build the others out of limestone. It's not going to matter that much at this point in time. So we'll just go and dig those in through that side. I might just go and check and see what's happening, why we don't have like heaps and heaps of those blocks. I guess it's the glass blocks that we're looking for the top. But yeah, I think having this Forgotten Beast where it can actually then attack the camels is going to be awesome. We end up with a very convoluted series of traps that maybe come off. Maybe it comes off here. Bit of a risk because if we drop this drawbridge, it can crush the Forgotten Beast, and I don't want that to be the case. Prefer that not to happen. Incognito saying, time to see if I'm alive. I think you're okay. Here we are. The metalsmith. Smelting tetrahedrite ore. Making silver for our hammers. So we'll get that first bit established. We have a lot of work to do to secure this bottom area. Let's just let the dwarves go off now and do what they're going to do. Now the 8 hostiles, we should actually keep an eye on this one here. Oh no, it's not going to know that we're in there just yet. Strike green tourmaline, where's that? Not sure how we saw that. Maybe they're seeing things as they come out to set up the rest of the fortress. There'll be someone outside, which will be a bit risky. There we go. Supreme Plague is the one doing the job. Now we need to also dig that out through there. So wandering off doing all sorts of things down this way. Just have to be very careful of what we actually have. Need pigtail seeds. It's going to keep on coming up. If we can get a big open area like this, we're then going to be able to get lots and lots of trees. Started raining outside. Oh, we've got 10 hostiles now. Okay, we've got more wandering coming back to life in through here. That's one of its heads. I'll let that just continue on with what it's doing. We won't go after anything in through there just yet. Although having said that, we sort of do have there's all sorts of mutilated corpses and things that are back to life. I think I'll just let it go for now. Actually, let's just go through all the hostiles here. There's still got 6 of them outside here. Forgotten Beast in there. I could really make good use of the Forgotten Beast to do different things. As you say, we could use the some of those animals, particularly the foals, just use them as bait in these sorts of locations ultimately. So what I might do is I might actually set up a chain there. Do it rope or chain right there. Set up one at that location. Can't open this one up just yet, but we might set up another one in here as well, ultimately. And we'll figure out what to do with the... That way we should be able to then really clear the top of the fortress out as required. If we do set that up, that would be quite a nice little operation for us. I might just check on the blocks, just see what's actually happening in here. If we just go back to our work orders. Limestone blocks, there we are. We're only making one of them at a time. We should be making like 20 at a time with those. So just so we end up with a lot of them, because they're such a useful building block. A building, as in, it's a pun not intended, but that's actually sort of, that is quite useful. So nothing has been built down there just yet. Well, let's figure out what we're going to do, how we're going to then operate this. A bit concerned about this crushing it. I think we have to come in here, or sort of in through this different zone, in through this other side. So if we start to plan ahead a little bit with this, if we dig out from here, yes, it's still wandering around doing things. That's okay. That's the Elephant Man. Yep, that's okay there. If we go there, that then goes up to there, and again we want to have different areas set up in here to that we can control. So let's move it to there. Then we want to have again a series of traps to be able to then sort of trap things in, and so at that point we want to have where do we want to come up? Maybe there. That takes us all the way up and away from the fortress. So in here. Yes, we go down that way. Where are we? So we go back up this side. How far down do we need to be? And again, this is going to be a series of blockages, so we end up blocking this one. Let's just double check how we do this. We want to be down into about here. Yeah, that's good up through there. It takes us all the way to the top. And I'm just looking at the small area. That then takes us right up to the very top of the fortress right there. If we go to, say, here, we ultimately want it coming in off the side of the fortress somehow. So at that point we then go this way. get another one. So we're sort of close to that topish layer there. Actually, that's probably about the right sort of zone that we need to be in. Just see what we've got above. Yeah, so if we end up having it so that the entrance for these things is over here, that would actually be pretty good, just on the outside. So that does it there. Yeah, just right there. Now I'm going to need to build this in a different way. So let's just go back across. Just go and close that for a second. So we won't finish that one off. I'll finish those off last. In the meantime, we need to get access to this. And so the only real way we can get access to that, I really want to have it just only from the outside. So it's going to be an isolated area. So we need to drop this drawbridge so that we have access around until this is built, and then we'll have to figure out the best way through with that one. Yep. So we've got different zones in through there, so that should be fine. All right. Let's open this one up. F4. Pull the lever. Do it now. It's done. There we go. Now what I'll also do is set up that chain there as well. Here he comes, smashing his way through it. Still 10 hostiles. We'll just keep on looking at the numbers. They're wanting to plant pigtail seeds. I could actually go and pick them up from in here anyway, ultimately. That's pigtail there. These are dead. That one's still going. Make doubly sure, see how we're going. That's all good. So now what we want to do in here is just get other things established. So, hatches. And drawbridges. Raising from the top. So it raises from the bottom. Okay. Actually, while we're doing all of this stuff, we might as well put another chain in the middle there. There's bait. Wow, just absolutely smashed this. All right, put more in here as well. So we've got another construction, another bridge. Another chain in the middle there. finished. He's too tired. He's too hungry now. Ah, 11 hostiles. What have we got now? They're still wandering around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's okay. And then back to the Forgotten Beast. All right, that's fine. Here he comes. Back to work. Oh, they're building the bridges now. Actually, that's useful. Let's go back up the top. See how that's going. Need another bridge at the top here. Slugging a cage. It's just these are quite heavy. So, oh, here we go. We've got migrants. Oh, no migrants this season. Okay. Tiger iron mechanisms complete. Might just check on see how. Yeah, they're saying to it's growing back, even though we've got like a lot of animals. It's still not terrible. So we can sustain quite a number of beasts here. Got a lot of work to do though. Where are you off to? Hang on. That's not what we want them to do. That is very close to the enemies. I think we might have to send our military out to destroy these. So let's go and finish these off once and for all. So we'll get our squads, the helmed beans, and tell them that they've got an attack order now against this creature. This one's flying. Oh no, it's on the ground. It's saying it's down, but it's actually high up. Oh, it might be crawling on the wall. Confirm that. So we'll just watch as our guys come back out. Yep, so they're all now different creatures. Yeah, it's crawling around the wall. Now, as we get closer to it, we should see our guys wander through here fairly soon. Zombie corpse. Come on, where are you? Just see if I can locate where they actually are. They should have gotten there by now. Yeah, I think it's crawled up on the wall. I think that's what it's actually doing there. But ultimately we need to kill off all of these different things. So I could actually even go down to the... Actually, yeah, they've all crawled up as well. All over the place. Yeah, they've moved away. They've sort of slowly ambled their way away from where we are. Let's just go and see where they actually are this time. No reachable valid target. That's what the problem is. So what we need to do is we need to tell them to go and then bring the others down. They'll attack them once we actually go down below. So if we go below where it is, so if we just tell them to go back to station, they will now move there, and then there'll be an attack. Limestone door. Oh, here we go. These are now operating. That was ages ago. Oh, it's actually made its way into here. That's a mangled head, so it actually has rolled its way through into this location. Let's just follow the fun. There we go, smash that one. Nice, so that was Klingzog again. Geez, Klingzog's got so many kills. So many kills. Alright, so now we need to move across to the other group that is back over here. So if we just move across into here, they'll then be able to fight them all. Here they come. Yep, smashing them. Smashing them as they go. So Adrian Sochi has done that one. That's the mutilated corpses now have both been killed, I'm assuming. Yep, they're both being killed. Is there anything else undead? We've still got 7 hostiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus the other one. So we can actually now just release them from their no special orders. So we've now got a secure underworld, which works out nicely. Nobody's been building this yet. That will happen eventually. Going in for a drink. Yeah, there's a lot of work to be done in here. These haven't been done yet. Just wait. Yeah, trying to find these pigtail seeds. It's lugging something heavy. Not sure why it would be wanting to go all the way up there. For this one. Another baby. We've now got 20 in the fortress. So no one's died yet in this session. Okay, we've got this bridge here built. You know, this is actually this is probably almost enough for me to start to sort of work out. Now we're going to have to figure out what we do here. This is going to be the beast. I'll make it Beast Gate 1. And then this will be Beast Gate 2. Can't name it just yet. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're back into here. So we just need 4 of them again. So if I just go back up to F4, so that's going to be the lower area. Then we'll have the beast gates above this. and get built. Now what I can do as well is I could actually just knock a hole in the wall somewhere, just so we can actually sort of just work on it, like probably up near the top of the fortress and around here somewhere would actually be fairly useful, and then I just block it up afterwards. It wouldn't be terrible. Hostiles. What's this one? The mutilated corpse. Come back to life. This is going to happen a fair bit. Just leave it where it is. I've just got all the other ones at the top. They'll eventually disappear, but if we can get that forgotten beast trap to work, that's going to be it's going to be fairly useful. Now the forgotten beast will always target, living things, but the undead don't unless they're close enough. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Cavern dwellers, send them back into the darkness. So this is going to be a bit more tricky again. So I'm going to have to click on OK and pause. Cave Swallow Woman Blowgunner is fighting against a Cave Swallow Man mutilated corpse. Let's see where they are. It's these guys. So they've got 6 invaders. So they've actually come in to invade. Now, they're flying across. This is actually they're flying units, and this becomes a bit more dangerous for us because we've now got this issue here. And the trouble is, we now actually have people outside as well. But we should be able to deal with these. If we, they're going to be trying to, I think, come in. Let's just go to all of the invaders. So there's a heap of them coming in from the north. So these are Cave Swallow Man blowgunners. Yep, and so there's 3 of them there. That one there as well. Okay, there's another one that was fighting there. Oh, there it is. It's sinking down. This mutilated corpse has been killed by the blowgunner. So they actually had a fight over the top of the lava, and we actually have our location right here. I'm going to have to put my guys. They're going to fly straight through here. So I'm going to put my guys on station here, so that they can actually just go straight to here. I'm not going to stop anything else from happening because I think we can deal with this. Let's just see what actually happens here. It's just hovering. Yep, don't need to worry about the alert. Cavern dwellers. None of this has been built yet. Everyone's just doing the other things. That hasn't been built yet either. Syrian. one hasn't been built. What else hasn't been built yet? That one. It's really only this one here that's the only thing that's been built. Let's just go back and watch them again. It's just that one there that we. You've still got the hostiles outside. Let's just wait and see what this one gets up to. I think they'll wait a little bit of time and then attack. Actually, if we're waiting, got these guys now sitting back in through here. I've got a door there. I can put a door there as well, and that would stop them. That would actually pretty much stop them, except for the other area around through here, and that's where they would then attack. We put a door there. Yeah, I might just do this as well. Put a limestone door there. And one there. Just watch this for a little while. Oh, now we've got 16 hostiles. There's another one that's undead there. Yeah, we've got now flying units as well. All right. Yep, that's okay. Moving off just yet. They'll collect themselves a little bit. Here we go. Buzzard is fighting. Human Spearman is outside as well, as they are. And they should be able to be no real problem against the buzzards, unless they can gang up. Let's not worry about it. Moved off yet. Here it comes. Moved a little bit. They haven't moved. Nothing much we can do about that one. Yes, it's destroyed a couple of the buzzards outside. Rock doors, that's okay. It should be trying to get inside. This one. Maybe waiting for the others to come back in. So it is running, just waiting for it. Door is not there yet. Let's have a quick look down and just see if there's anything else that's happening. That door not ready yet either. I'll just pause again and just quickly go back up through this grouping, just see if there's anything that's been constructed. we've got is the Beastgato 1. These haven't been constructed either. I think everyone's just too busy doing other things. Buzzard is fighting. Yeah, that's okay. Let's go back up into here. We shouldn't have too much trouble against these, I don't think. As long as we can fight inside the caverns and inside the inside the low areas. We'll have to go and harvest things once we sort of get things done. Okay, there's even less hostiles now, so the human outside is actually doing a good job against the buzzards. It's more the camels that are the problem. Still not done. I dare not leave it. I mean, maybe I could actually just move these off so they can get work done. Let's just do that. So no, they're just going to go back to work. More limestone blocks. What I might do is just go back down into the bottom of the fortress again and come up to where we've got this. We're ultimately going to have to figure this one out, so I think I'll just ditch all of the what we're done through here. If I just do it this way. We just made a whole lot of other blocks. Just leave it where that is for now. Yeah, I think there's just too much work going on everywhere. There's a lot of no jobs. That doesn't make sense. Civilian alert is off. Somebody should be building this stuff. It may be that it may require like a mechanic type person. What to do with this? What to do with this one? Just leave it where it is, I think. All right, let's have a quick look again at the this one through here. Still just hovering. I'll just stay here for a little bit longer. Yeah, less hostiles. There's only 10 now. Door look built. No, that's only planned. They're not attacking yet. Here we go, we're getting into early autumn. So we will actually now have a trade caravan arrive again. So there could be all sorts of carnage at the top. So we're rattling through this year. Things are moving fairly fast. Autumn has come. So we now just have to look out for the trade caravan, essentially. That's going to then be a bit of excitement, I think. So we have to open the fortress up, and then we'll have the invaders down below. I'm going to make that a top priority. I'm going to make the other one a top priority as well. Yeah, that one there. I will still place the walls there. We do actually now have limestone blocks that we can then go and place. none of these have been placed. If this moves off, we have to then really rethink a lot of things. Okay, so Terra Valley is saying, hey Daz, I'm having the same problems when it comes to work jobs, not getting done, and a lot of dwarfs just idling. They will party, which is sort of like a no job type thing. You can see that they are doing things now, like the Bowyer is, see how they're in this area, just congregating around. So it's actually, that's sort of what you'd expect them to do. There's not too many of them there, just a couple. And so they're actually just relaxing, which will happen. Eventually they should get there, but no one's, for example, nobody's actually doing this smoothing that we've wanted. Nobody's doing this building because they're all off doing other things. Yeah, they're doing stuff, but just not a lot. Yeah, so eventually they should, but this has taken forever for them to get to that, which is not good. You've got a lot of drink, heaps of drink. A lot of empty barrels now, which is good as well. So they're getting on top of all of their manufacturing, which is great. This is all of the lye, getting ready for soap making. Yeah, we've got soap there as well, that's good. That means we're going to have soap in the hospital. So that will all be fine. Again, this should have been smoothed, but it's just not. It's still not constructed. All right, let's just go back down again and wait for these to move. We're starting to run out of seeds. Yep, that human axeman is still going crazy outside. We're just waiting for these to come in. There we go, door now done. Let's lock this door. Just to stop anything from happening in there. They're moving through. They're now putting this cage there. I'm not going to place anything there just yet. Maybe what we will do is actually assign, what should we put there? Nothing big. Could even be just like a pult or something. That would be enough. Let's just go and do that. We'll tie a turkey up to it. Might as well do the same here as well. We also had them being built in the middle here. Nothing built there yet. And back up the top. It's only got that one drawbridge built. You know, I'm tempted to actually open up the top here and finish off this. And then just lock that. Oh, hang on, no, we still need to block it, so we still don't have what we require here. This has to be built. Right, link the lever. straight away. Aha, here we go. So we now have the caravan from Vukar Dolil has arrived. Let's just see if they're close to the hostiles. So we'll just go and click on OK and then pause. And yes, it is. Straight away. They've come in on top of each other. So they're not going to survive. Again, we're going to have another big problem here. So we've got the outpost liaison has come back through. We'll have a quick look. In fact, I might have to leave it here because we've now gone over the 3 hours. So this is probably the perfect place to leave it. We'll have a look and see what's going on though. We also have the goblin outpost liaison. Now this is actually this is a goblin that works for the dwarves. Now with the last one, did the last one die? I think it may have. So he's coming from the bottom here. So Thob is the outpost liaison working for the dwarves. But the others must have come in right on top of these over here. Here they are. Bang, straight in on top. This is going to get interesting. So we've got different attacks going in. Horse is fighting, merchant is fighting. That's not going to be good. Yeah, merchant scratches the two-humped camel corpse in the head. Now there's a chance that they'll kill a few of these. We'll have to watch and see this one with a bit of interest. But I think we'll leave it here, another cliffhanger, and just see what actually does go on. So we've got a lot of stuff happening now. We've got Forgotten Beasts in the bottom. We've got invaders in the bottom as well. Not that they've actually started their invasion. And then we've got the what else have we got? We've got the the camels on the outside. The merchants arrived. The outpost liaison, which we're going to have to open up the fortress so he can get in and deal with us. A lot going on here. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you with Fortress Friday next week. So for another exciting episode, no doubt, coming up. Anyway, it's pretty cool the way this is all sort of starting to pan out.